Wow, y'all really must want NSFW sub banned, huh? Well, okay, so in case you didn't know, well, most likely you didn't know because ain't no effing way you didn't know. Pretty much the Italian Senate happened, and there was some Tifa content playing on the Senate's Zoom meeting thing, which I have some things to say about that. You would think I'd be like, oh yeah, sauce! Amazing! Give me the sauce! But actually, I'm gonna try to get a little, I guess, serious with this one. Mainly because all you're just trying to do, because it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Like, granted, look, I like my sauces, okay? I like my content at times, alright? No one likes it more than me. I think with all the videos I made, y'all can understand that I am like one of the sauce kings when it comes to Jentai material. I like my sauces very nicely. Fine wine sauces, not so fine wine sauces, doesn't matter. I consume it all. But there is a time and place for things, and this is not it, honestly. If you do anything that's huge or super big, you need a game plan. You need some idea of what could potentially happen or what the consequences of things could be, or at least think about it instead of just trying to do something randomly. And that's really what you get a lot of the times in this day and age with people, is that they just do things randomly and not think about the consequences. You got the whole Avatar watching stream that was on Twitch, that whole thing. Didn't think about the consequences about DMCA when it comes to the small Twitch people. So, you know, potentially, if Twitch does do something, that's gonna F them hard in the A. So that's not gonna be great. Then you also had this Senate from Italy, and pretty much had that whole streamed up, had that Tifa getting in content on that stream. And pretty much, you know, what if Italy just say, hey, yo, we had that little event that happened yesterday? Yeah, nah, we're gonna try to make sure we ban a lot, and I do mean a lot of adult material. Granted, I don't think Italy is gonna do that, mainly because Italy is known for being lewd, but still, it's just like, bro, really? Like, if this happened anywhere else, most likely there will be some heavy consequences, either if it's not going to be hit on that person that did send it out in that Zoom stream, or it's going to be hitting on everybody else. And let's just be completely honest here, NSFW already gets a hard bad rep as it is. Why would you try to make it even worse than it already is? This is exactly why Square Enix for the longest time didn't want to release like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and stuff like this on PC, because they know how y'all gonna be. Granted, you can still make a model yourself and still do whatever you want with those models because that's something that you just made. But at the end of it, they didn't want to give you that easy access to, you know, jeopardize the game. Most likely there's already a nude mod for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, considering y'all keep changing people's hair colors to pink for whatever reason. Sephiroth hair should never be pink. It should be white. Stop leaving it leave it the way it is. Thank you. But pretty much when it comes to this whole Senate thing, it was just a very stupid thing. Again, NSFW already gets a hard rap. Why would you try to wreck it even more than you already do? And the thing is, no one seems to see a problem out of this. Granted, and people are just like, oh, it's a funny joke. But here's the thing with me personally, when it comes to humor and stuff like that in a public space, in public eye, I really hate it, because all it does is make people feel uncomfortable when it comes to it, especially if they don't know the joke or what's going on. Especially in this day and age where doing something in public in a mass setting could easily end up being two things: either a dumb joke or some really bad things happening that's gonna cause some people to lose some lives. And that's the reality of what we live in, unfortunately. So again, why I like the sauce, why I think the sauce was absolutely Chad video, honestly. Why I think the sauce was a Chad video, it's obviously wrong timing and not so great planning. That's the equivalent, because what if we do, and if you still don't think it's that bad, then what if I do something like this? What if something like this were to happen? What if, you know, what if pretty much, you know, when they was watching that video, unfortunately, they was like pretty much forced to do it, and they was pretty much just forced into it, and, you know, it was uncomfortable because, you know, they wasn't trying to go for that. What if I decided to be like, oh yeah, I see a bunch of Koikatsu VTuber models on, you know, they're on these Koikatsu sites with the cards and stuff. Like I see a Project Melody, I see Neanders, I see Gura, I see Coco. Why don't I just make a picture of me effing all of them and then just have that be trending all over Twitter and some nonsense like that? Would that be fine? I don't think that would be fine, honestly. Unless they're just that lewd and they don't mind that, then that's a whole different situation. But I guarantee you, not every single VTuber is gonna be down for the cause of me effing they ass, literally. So I highly doubt. So, and honestly, that would be kind of like the same situation with this one. I'm trying to word it in a way that makes sense, but I think y'all I think if y'all use context clues, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Pretty much, there is just I guess when it comes down to it, personally, I just think this was a stupid ass thing. Honestly, no one see it as anything wrong, and obviously you wouldn't because half people, and obviously a lot of people wouldn't because a lot of people don't use their freaking brains. Again, all I'm saying is if NSFW gets banned and there's some consequences behind all of this, and you know they get treated like Australia, or something happens where Final Fantasy games or Kingdom Hearts games does not come on PC anymore because of this one dumb thing, then that's y'all's fault, honestly. That's y'all's fault, honestly. Y'all had that coming, because why would you tempt fate? It's like saying, huh, I haven't been canceled. It's like saying, huh, I haven't died yet. Nothing bad is gonna happen, and then something immediately bad happening. Stop tempting fate. Tempting fate never works, honestly. So yes, again, I like the sauce. Tifa content is good content, but just horrible timing, honestly. Pretty bad timing if you ask me.